Hey everyone, I'm Andrew Jones, VP over at Truck Parking Club. I'm here joined with Randy Trapanick over at FreeUp Storage. For those of you who don't know what Truck Parking Club is we are the Airbnb of truck parking. We take care of all of your truck parking needs at any facility that you have, self-storage or otherwise. We take care of the billing, the payments, customer service, all that fun stuff. And we're a great profit center, and that's why we're here at SSA. So, Randy, would you like to go ahead and introduce yourself? And
yeah, like you said, my name's Randy Trapanick. I'm the Director of Operations for FreeUp Storage, which is owned by Spartan Investment and stuff. We have 80 properties in 15 states at the moment, and I think we have truck parking on 19 of them, almost 20, and we try to add it wherever we can when we take a property. It's one of the things we look at now with parking is, can we add this revenue stream when we take the store? So
I'd love to hear
I'm
that.
liking that.
Awesome. So you guys just passed the $50,000 mark. You've been on the platform for, almost 6 months or so.
Yep.
What are your first kind of impressions? You know, anybody that's a self-storage operator too, and they're thinking about utilizing Truck Parking Club, you know, what are your kind of impressions now 6 months down the road?
So, you know, one of the things you will get from any vendor in the storage industry is, oh, I have this thing, I have this platform, I have this, it'll be hassle-free, here's what you do, it's gonna add value to you, and most of the time it's not hassle-free, they do add value, but there's all kinds of the glitches. This has been one of the very few I've ever seen where we launched it, we did some tweaks, and it just goes. So we have had, in 6 months, I think 3 problems with maybe a truck driver that were all resolved within 24, 48 hours, not even. Deposits are everywhere they're supposed to be. I have a dashboard that tells me everything. I have no customer acquisition costs, which is great for my marketing department, so they don't have to worry about it. We can cross brand with you guys. That's been really great. And to be able to have an avenue with people that are coming to our property who may not otherwise go there for any reason has opened up customers to this. We've gotten rentals from drivers for storage units. We had one driver who talked to another driver whose friend needed a commercial space. We rented a commercial space in St. Mary's to him for an office.
Wow.
We're like,
that's cool.
And it cost us $0. So no, it's been very well for us. It's a really good thing to have.
That's a really interesting thing, and kind of piggybacking off of that symbiotic kind of relationship. And so what you're kind of saying is you're starting to see like, hey, the truck driver that's coming through truckparkingclub.com, parking at one of your facilities, might come in and actually rent a storage unit as well.
Yep, and get storage units, refer friends. Mm-hmm. We've had several referrals from the trucker guys to friends saying, oh, they need a storage space. Go here, they take really good care of me. At our facility in Macon, Georgia, I know we have 7 different rentals from either referrals or people they've known in the area that they parked there, and they referred them because they parked, it was safe, it was clean. They got to talk to my manager, Dash, on the property, and it's really worked out very well.
Yeah, and also I know there's like a stigma sometimes of truck drivers, especially, you know, being a property owner yourself. Mm-hmm. You know, again, 6 months down the road, how do you feel about that?
I don't really think they do. I think the app and the way it's structured where we have all their information, one, helps prevent that. 2, you know, if we have to ask a driver, hey, can you move your truck? You kind of put it in the wrong spot. They're like, oh, I just move over here. That hasn't been an issue.
Awesome.
And like I said, we've had 3 issues in 6 months that we just reached out to your customer service department. They called the truck driver, they handled it, and it's resolved.
Yeah, and for anybody that doesn't know FreeUp Storage or Spartan Investments or your construction company as well, kind of give us the rundown a little bit of like, what are you doing today for kind of all businesses? How do you guys see the future? And maybe we could piggyback with the Truck Parking Club kind of partnership after, but for anybody that doesn't know FreeUp.
So we're part of Spartan Investment Group. We have a construction company, you know, Spartan Construction builds storage units and climate, non-climate, built to fit. all over the country. We have an investment wing, which is Spartan Investments, and then our storage wing, which is FreeUp Storage. And so far, we try to integrate and work with ourselves. I mean, when we build new properties, we're currently finishing one in Bellingham, Oregon. It's going to open at the end of May. Our construction department came in, does it from soup to nuts, works really closely with us on design, so it meets our needs. The big thing we're seeing right now, and we're doing it too, is how do we become more efficient? How do we use technology? So how do we integrate? We're integrated with StoreEase, which is like a hybrid operational platform for us. So we can, one, save money on labor. We can have stores open longer, extended hours and days. But an annex where I couldn't have truck parking maybe because I didn't have supervision, well, now I can open it up to truck parking because I have a virtual manager there who can fix a gate problem or take care or help the trucker if they come in and there's anything on property. Okay. So we're able to do that. The biggest thing, change is, yesterday, the day before they had the announcement Public Storage buying NSA.
Yeah, that was huge.
So that's huge in the industry, right? So a little bit more consolidation. The REITs are trying to gobble some things up, get bigger. But as we're sitting here at this conference today, there's 1,000 different storage operators that'll pass through here, of different sizes. And so there's a lot of markets that you would think are untapped that aren't. So it's just looking at where the markets are and where you need to get into.
Awesome. So anybody that's watching us, listening, whatever it might be, how do they get a hold of you if they just want to chat or anything else Spartan or FreeUp related? So our headquarters office is in Golden, Colorado, and if they get a hold of Spartan Investment, we can talk to them if they're looking to sell a storage that's already existing. They have a good piece of land that we want to take a look at for different use. We can do that. If they're interested in buying storage, and we have 80 sites, and some of them, we may be looking to move because we want to get to a different site. So we're open to that part of the business. And as far as other companies teaming up with them, we're getting ready to team up with FlexSpace to look at those kind of things and tie in. Yeah. We've teamed up with you guys, and we're looking to find ways to expand that partnership, like with I know we do fleet. You guys are getting the fleet parking, and trying to leverage some of the commercial stuff with truck parking to maybe help them out and be able to offer up other things to their drivers. So it's really about those. And for FreeUp Storage, you can reach out to myself or Derek Harris on LinkedIn. We'll be more than happy to connect with you and answer any questions and talk about different ways we can partner. Awesome. Well, thanks everyone for joining. Randy, I really appreciate your business. We're looking forward to $100,000 here in the next couple months. Yes, we are. I'm looking forward to $100,000 next month. There we go.